Hey, what is up, everybody? It is Rooks for Rock, and today, uh, we are going to be warming up this May with the brand new chess.com bots that have released for the beginning of the summer, which are pirate themed, uh, and by many people, and by what I've seen on YouTube. I haven't seen many videos because I'm trying not to get myself spoiled here. You know, I don't want to see too much, but from the little that I have heard and seen, I have practically heard that this bot is like the dumbest bot chess.com has ever made. It is at a 199 elo, and along with that, we do have four other bots. We have Captain Rook, the pirate, and not to mention the Captain Rook's elo is 650. Pirate is 1,000, and we have a famous Chinese pirate, Zheng Ye So, or Zheng Ye So Seo. Sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation. I am not good with names. And then I'm pretty sure this is another famous pirate from back in the day, William Davies Evans from Wales. So he is the highest rated one. Not sure why they didn't go so hard on the elo ranges. I think they probably could have snuck in a sixth bot, but I don't know. I will play a game with the white and the black pieces against all these bots. Not sure if I will beat the last two, but I think we can get up to the pirate. I honestly think we can get up to the pirate. So let's play Poly. Let's do random and let's give this a shot. Let's see how the Polybot plays. This is my first time ever playing the Polybot, and he plays E3. Me being me, I think I'm just gonna play C6. Queen H5. Usually they threaten the Scholar's Mate, and they want me to play this. So usually if you play E4 and you play Knight F6 attacking the Queen, you usually drop the pawn. But I think I'm gonna just keep going with mainline theory. Prevent Bishop C4. Okay, they bring the knight down. To be expected. Really want to play. Really want to play knight h6. Uh, yeah. Let's not overthink it too much. Let's just play f6. Oh my god, chess.com. You're too nice. This is insane. And it gives a check. Okay, we just go back. It's just throwing its pieces at me. Like this is insane. Oh, we could go h6. Could develop, but I think I will opt to kick out this knight. Let's see where it goes. We're just not gonna go back to f3. Okay, I think I will just take. Giving my purpose to my pawns. Squawk. This is this is not going so well for Mr. Parrot here. We do have a free pawn here on h2. They could play g3, but I think I will go ahead and take the free pawn. You are not afraid anymore. Squawk. Yes, I am not afraid, Mr. Parrot. I am not liking my pawn chain here. I will advance with e5. At least get some pawns up the board now. Takes. Maybe knight e4. Do have queen e7 ideas. Queen e7 check at least. Yeah, I don't mind taking here in the center, break up the center a bit. Oh my god. What is bishop e3? What does it do? We could play 94. I honestly think we just have free material. Let's just take the free material that's given to us. Okay, now bishop takes. So that's fair enough. I think we do have to start getting some more pieces out though. Um, how about knight a6? And I do have this nice bishop c5 idea. So if takes, we'll take with the knight. Okay, they don't take. They play slow, progressive move. Could hop in here. Um, but honestly, I don't think taking here is a bad idea because we also have this nice knight b4 idea, and we can come in with this fork and grab the rook as well. So I think we will just take, ignore this threat of knight takes. Oh my god, the bot will not play it. What is happening? Like, okay, I guess people weren't lying. Like, this is actually one of the craziest like low elo bots I think I've played against in terms of just missing pieces. This is insane. Bishop takes f2 check. They took the knight. I think we gotta get our bishop out of danger though, so we will scoot back to d4. What is the purpose of bishop g6 check? Just go king f8, right? Like, that's literally a pointless move. Um, Now we can come in with queen e7. Check. Maybe the knight blocks, or the king moves, to be honest. I could really expect the king to move. Let's give a check. Can take the rook and already give a check, but I think I will save that for here. We will take on h1. King will come up to here. And I think we have something. Nah, because then king just takes rook. Okay. This is where the 600 other thoughts come in. We can't go queen e4 check because bishop takes. So we have to find a way to get rid of that pesky bishop. Okay, let's not immediately play bishop h5. Or not f h5. What am I thinking? h5. This is f5. Anyway, let's just improve some pieces. How about knight to c5? Okay, so they take the rook. That's good. That's good. We'll totally give him the rook there. Go bishop g4. Okay, they attack the knight. That's pretty solid, pretty solid. But we also can give this check. They come up. Give this check. Come up. And we give this check. If they take, we just take. And we totally have a nice pair of bishops right here. And I think there is a mate somewhere here. Pretty sure this queen e6 is mate. Or at least forced mate after bishop f5. Oh, they do have king h2. I didn't see that. Did not see king h2 there. Uh, Maybe we could. No, we can't take because then we just drop the bishop. But honestly, I think we could just take the free material here on g6. Look to come up here with the check. And that is mate, actually. Wow. Because all of these squares are covered. No escape for the king. As you can see. Practically all covered. But that was a hell of a game with the black pieces. I can't believe the bot just, like, genuinely, I don't even know what they're doing. They've got to be doing it for the memes at this point, because I know everybody's like, what the hell, chess.com, but yeah, honestly, that was pretty fun. I think I'd be willing to try it with the white pieces though and see how it goes. This is an interesting low elo bot. We will go e4. Oh, and they play the Sicilian. This bot's really gonna try and play a Sicilian defense. We'll play a open Sicilian with d4. Hopefully they take. Yes, they do. Maybe we can jump in with knight c3. Yep, they will let us jump in with knight c3. This is according to the opening textbook, well, not textbook, the opening explorer. Open accelerated dragon modern variation. Now, I can't even talk about that low key because like that is way above my pay grade. I'm just a 700 elo. I can't be doing all that. Anyway, they jump over to knight f6. Can take. They usually do take with the b pawn though. Um, any tactics that I can see? Maybe bishop b5. Bishop b5 looks good here. Then if they just take, honestly takes, or queen takes, looks good too. And what the hell is rook f8? I surprised myself with that move. Good thing I like surprises. I think they had meant to do this, but I think they just forgot how the king moves over to g8. Either that or they just touched the rook first. I think it was touching the rook first. I mean, you can't pull a Hans Niemann here in castle this way. Um, they do play a conspicuous knight to e5. Now this could get interesting. We jump our knight back. If they trade, we'll just take with the queen. I honestly think I do like that option. Yep, they take. We'll take the queen. Maybe we get knight d5. And we get G5. What the hell is G5, brother? Let's just improve our pieces. And they give us a fork if a pawn like could attack here and it were protected, but I mean hell. This is just brutal. Okay, we could just chuck some pieces at the king. Actually, let's just keep up with the good habits and bring our rooks to the center, and then chuck a knight on d4, and the bishop goes back to g7. Every move you make helps my legend grow and my hunger. I don't know, Mr. Polly. I think you gotta hit the books again. I'm gonna be honest. You gotta hit the chess books again, my friend. This is painful. Like I don't even know what to say. Like this is just ridiculous. I'm just gonna take d6. There is no d6. Pawn's pinned. What am I talking about? Um, well, let's see. Do we have something? I think we do. Bishop takes g5 looks interesting, but then just f6. And now I see why the rook comes to f8. That's strange. That is so strange. Knight f6 check, but then they just take, so there's really no reason in doing that. I really do like bishop takes g5 though, so we will do that. And of course they just hang their queen. I mean, what can you really expect here? We will just take the queen. Um, the the one with one eye, some things I miss, but never the fun. I think you're missing the point of the game. This is this is cyberbullying. Anyway, we drop this check. They literally should just take. Anyway, let's just try and force the trade off. Get the knight check and put this poor parrot in the dirt here. Probably just missed a mate with a rook sacrifice. I think I can just do rook takes d7, bishop takes. Yeah, bishop takes, and then queen here. But then they just take the knight, which is fine. Don't really mind them taking the knight here, because then I can just pop in right here. And I will lift the rook and bring it over and try and get a quick checkmate on him. Yep, king goes here, and it's mate in one. Alright, so that was very interesting. Like, that was an experience. So hopefully some of the bots we face further down the line, win or lose, you know, maybe they will be a better challenge. But Holly, well played. Next up, we have the 650 elo and Captain Rook. We will play with the white pieces. Yo ho ho and Captain Rook. You love to see it. And all these bots are playing a Sicilian. Really goes to show you how sharp these guys want to fight. And they're gonna play the classical, I'm assuming. I think I will play c3. I'll play the delayed Alapin variation. Did we push d4 right now? No. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go bishop b5 check. Look for this knight hop. Okay, knight actually hops to d7. We could go knight g5. Also, we could castle. But I think I will just go ahead and push d4. Feels really natural. Maybe look for takes, knight takes. And they want to trade, I think. But I think I prefer I keep it solid. Or just play knight g5. But if knight g5 here, or they just take, then if they take, I just take back. So, I mean, it can't be that bad. So, we'll go knight g5. Okay. They do eventually give us the pawn. I wonder if this bishop will probably escape to safety. But, I mean, I think we can just take, no problem. King takes. We'll take the pawn. Alright. We get h6, maybe prepping some g6 or g5 launch with some kind of knight out. Maybe looking to play e6, or maybe even a rook c8. What I really want to do is take, but I already know they'll probably end up taking with the knight. Kind of want to get a trade off here, but I think I really want to develop some more pieces. We'll go bishop f4. See if they go g5, and they do. We can pawn passant with check. They don't take the pawn, surprisingly. They don't take the free pawn, which is very funny. Wonder how I'll work this one out. I think I could castle. Maybe takes. Oh, or queen takes check. King takes on g6. Maybe I have something there. Yeah, maybe we'll castle. We'll see if they take. I'm getting a little experimental here. Oh, we got queen c8 instead of my predicted rook c8. Pretty sure we can just take the knight here and they'll have to take the bishop. Could also go takes, but they're getting some real pressure on this c5 square. But I think I really want to take here and at least lessen that pressure. Now we can get takes, trade off some queens, and maybe have an equal middle game. Okay, they don't take back automatically. We can unpassant, but then they take and their pieces get more activity. Um, could hop here with a check, but really there's no point because then they just take on a g6, and it's really not that good for white, I'd assume. But we're already up this much material. You know what? We'll just take. Oh, they don't take. This bot is very stubborn. I see. Let's get our knight in the equation. Knight over here. Imagine they go h5. Oh, they just give us the rook. Fair enough. We'll just take the rook with the bishop and check. Knight will take. Now I really want to play knight e5. I think knight e5 would be interesting. Maybe some kind of queen f7. Well, there's no queen f7 because of g6. Excuse me. Maybe queen b7. Queen c8? Probably. We'll see. Oh, they just take. They want the queen trade. Fair enough, fair enough. Because after bishop takes, the really has no good square to go to. So I guess we'll just go rook e1. Probably we'll play some kind of rook d8, and they don't. They actually play king f8. Okay. Let's figure this out for a second. If we hop in with the knight, knight d7 check, king up. Knight really is practically trapped. Really nowhere to go. So we can't trap our knight. Let's improve a piece. It's rook d1. Get our pieces into play. Oh, they just go ahead and trade. And now we're in a rook and knight with two rooks endgame. This should be pretty interesting. Pretty sure we can just take here. And they drop the fork tactic. Well, not the fork, but the absolute tactic of dropping a piece after check. And is it gonna bug out again? Do I have to I guess I gotta refresh. I don't know. Chess.com's been having an issue where you can't pre-move because the bots will start bugging. As you can see now, the knight jumps to e5. We will take this with check, and we will deliver hopefully a checkmate soon. Kick out the knight here with f4. Okay, we'll take the pawn, make sure no promotion happens. Take the knight, and everything here should just be pre-movable, I think. Be a little careful here, yep. And this should be checkmate. Oh, wait. We gotta do some maneuvering, it looks like. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, shit. Oh, are you serious? The bot's gonna try and swindle me, ladies and gentlemen. That's not gonna happen today. Go here, and should be mate soon. Now we just go backwards, okay. As long as we don't stalemate, I think we're fine. Yep, and that's checkmate. Okay, that was. I had to make sure I didn't fall into any Eric Rosen type of traps there before I secured the bag. But that was a really good game against the 650. Pretty interesting that game went the way it did, but that's a really solid bot right there. Now that's a solid 650 bot. Um, some moves I probably could have done better on, but I mean, and then just swindled him with the checkmate. So okay, let's play him with the black pieces, and we'll see how this game goes. This should be an interesting game. And they go with d4. I go Caro Khan again. I don't really feel like playing d5. D5's mainly not in my repertoire anyway. I do need to start making it a part of it. And they give us a free knight. This is already off to just an amazing start. Queen d2 will support the central pawn. Queen f4. What? I'm so confused. Isn't this just e6, right? Okay, and now we're gonna get the infamous pawn diamond. The bot's just giving us a diamond of pawns. And queen back to d2. Okay. Now we can start developing and defending some pieces. Okay, they will play some weird rook b1. Let's at least get some moves in. And what the a great move, amble down the legally distinct piece of wood that ends abruptly into the ocean. Okay, buddy. We'll go bishop b4. I'm expecting c3. And they hang the queen. What are we talking? And they also hang the knight simultaneously too with knight to f3. I didn't even realize. Oh my dear God, the bots are just having a meltdown. Now we can hop in here with knight d4, threaten this fork. Rook c1 is like the only option. Okay, the bot just completely collapsed. Telling you. And king d1's also a good way to defend that fork too. I forgot to mention that as well. Let's get some pieces active. Let's get some pieces active. Get some checkmate threats going. Even though they do have, but still. Okay, it's hacker night. So let's support piece. Queen c5. Okay, they just trade the piece. They allow us to advance onward. Drop the pawn on f2 as well. Oh, bishop comes in with a check. Maybe we can go this way. Oh, they don't take? Maybe we can take here on f3, grab the rook. We can also trade the bishops. Not really worried about any bishop e2, but for the sake of the video, I will just go ahead and take on b5. But if you do see these opportunities in your games, you do want to take them and capitalize on them, but always look for better, as I tell people. I think we can just, you know what, let's just take free material. I mean, the rook's kind of cooked anyway. They give us the rook. King's gonna have to go here, and I feel like this is some kind of checkmate soon, right? Knight e4? Knight e4. Yeah, I think knight e4, and this is like some kind of checkmate threat. Yep, go here. Check, can't take, knight covers. And what's like the finishing blow here? Is it knight here? No, it can't be because then just king d6. Hmm. No, we'll just go c5, knight c5. They of course go here. Where is our mate? And I think it will be soon right here, maybe? Nope. Where is the mate, brother? Nope, we gotta support the pieces. Well, how am I gonna maneuver this knight around without... Well, it can't be stalemate. We can't even go b6. Yeah, we'll go b6 and then rook d8. Just I'm like petrified of stalemate for some reason, stupidly enough. Yep, we get this move. Rook d7. King up. Oh, what a mate! What a mate! King e7 with moving the. Oh my god, that was like the first checkmate I think I've got by moving the king in a long time. Wild mate. Wild mate. Anyway, very solid game from the rook there. Very, very fun. Was not expecting it to collapse in the second game, but I guess that's the way where these triple digits are represented in bot form. And now we got the pirate, the 1000 elo from Italy, who seems to be like a fucking crypto hacker, something like that. Anyway, I'm the greatest pirate to ever surf the digital seas. Do you want to play? Well, yes, of course I want to play. Why else would I be on the site? E4, we will go C5. We will play a Sicilian defense once again. We'll go knight C6, D6. Oh, we get the Rosalimo variation. Usually it's A6, takes, takes. You can also take on B7, but I think it's better just to take on B6. Also, we have these interesting ideas of maybe pushing at some point. Now I gotta start getting serious. G4. We're getting hit with stockfish moves, and give me a second. Anyway, sorry guys, little hold up. Had a little interruption. I think we can just go here and target these pawns. They always have D3. Also, they can move the knight too. They can even move the knight back, and everything would be supported. I'm gonna do something weird. I'll go G6, play a bit provocatively, and they're gonna bong cloud instantly. We'll go E6. We're gonna play in a very slow, solid kind of way now. Go bishop G7, rook G1, and of course they push. Now takes, knight takes. Doesn't seem bad. Maybe we go A5 and bishop A6 check. I don't know why I really want to give check, but maybe trading here would be our best course of action. Get rid of these double pawns. Maybe takes, knight takes. And we're getting weird pawn pushes. I didn't see that. Do I need to upgrade my graphics card? I am not sure, buddy. But I think I will go A5, try and, maybe gamut this pawn. They don't take. Go bishop A6 check now. They just go king G2, and the king's kind of semi-safe. But we need to just kind of start developing. I'll go knight F6. Okay, queen takes. Oh no, I think now I want to go bishop A6 and take this pawn at some point. Maybe go D5. Ooh, or knight takes. Ooh, E5, knight takes C4. We could just take now the 2, but then maybe we get C5 or some kind of knight C3. Maybe bishop G5. Let's not over-calculate things here. I think I will just take the pawn, honestly, right now. I don't see nothing wrong with this, and we do get a mysterious move that prevents us from castling, but also threatens a pawn on b4. I think I might just let the pawn go and also take up here. Knight takes e4, queen takes b4, and we have rook b8, but then I think this move is a bit of an issue. But they always can also play bishop d2 to also prep after taking b4, so gotta look out for that as well. I think I will take on e4. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Interesting. Oh my god, and they just give us the queen. What are these bots? What are these bots right now? Now we're gonna just take on c4 with check. So what are these bots? What? Like I'm shocked. No, like I'm actually kind of shocked. Um, go h5. Try not to hang any pieces here. Would love to go queen g3. We'll just take. Bishop a3 literally does nothing. And they're giving us pieces and pieces and pieces. This is insane. Like, this is just insane. Like, I got so many options, I don't even know what I want to do. We'll just go queen b4. I don't see nothing wrong, or queen f4, excuse me. We'll go queen f4. Like, they just give us the bishop, but I mean, we can literally just take the knight, keep our checkmate attack up. And we'll pin the knight to the king, and look to take on f3. Oh! They played a semi-solid move this time, but then just knight c4. Yeah, we are literally looking to crush the entire position. We can even hang our queen here, because the knight is actually pinned to the king. And I think we have a checkmate soon. Queen h1. Yeah, queen h1 checkmate. Okay, I'm actually tweaking. Okay, so we beat the pirate, the 1000 elo, with the black pieces. So let's see a game with the white piece and see how that goes. That was very interesting. Very semi-solid, but hangs pieces still like the other bots. I don't know what is up with these bots hanging pieces. And we get the French defense. Usually best to go d4 in response to e6. They lash out with d5. I like the advanced variation. And they push up with c5. I would like to go c3. I'd also like to go knight f3. I think knight f3 also works, because if takes, we just take with queen 2. Queen a5. I think we can just block with c3, right? Knight c3 is a bit dumb, I think. And king d8. Whatever in the world that move does, I cannot tell you. Would like to go bishop g5. Takes, oh shit. f6. Takes. Something like that. Man, my 700 elo brain's like over freaking loading here. Um, you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. Bishop g5 check. And they do not play probably this response. Like, what is king d7? Um, okay. Whatever you say, Buckaroo. We'll go knight a3. And they finally take. We will take with the knight. Make sure this structure is solid. And oh my dear god. Bishop a3, queen takes. And it's all misconstrued. Construed, ladies and gents. I'm gonna hit a last hope with bishop b5 check. Alright. Takes. Maybe knight takes. Then queen takes. This is tough. Oh, we also have queen a4. Trade the queens off. Yeah, I like this. Queen a4. Trade those queens off. Maybe trades the knights. And did I pre-move too fast? We have to refresh. Oh my lord, chess.com. If you're watching this, please fix this. Anyway. Oh, we get a nice fork-a-roni of the pawns. I think we can just take here, no problem. If they take the pawn, we will scoot back, but I think we should just take because we're equal in material. Somewhat. Well, actually, no. Now many pieces are kind of hanging. Bishop takes, pawn takes, and we take, then they take. They're still up in material. Let's just go bishop e3. See if they take here. They don't. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I think we'll take the knight here. See if they take. Oh, they don't take. They threaten the rook instead. Fair enough, fair enough. Or we can just castle. To be honest, I think we could really castle. Because the rook's defended. If they take, we just take. Okay, they don't take. At least not yet, anyway. Go rook b1. Maybe they take? Nope, they don't take. They just give us the bishop for free? Like, this bot is so confusing right now. Like, this is not even funny. This is just insane. We'll take. See if they take. We'll just take back. And now it is equal. All 'tis be equal in the world. And they dropped a7 pawn. And pretty sure we are somewhat converting this right now. They. Oh, okay. What? Bishop a6 caught me so by surprise that I didn't. Like, bro, what? What is. Oh, okay. Bruh. Targeting rook f1. So we're going rook for rook here, I think. I'm still a pawn up, but doesn't feel like it. Yeah, we'll just take and they take. We'll just take. Okay, they don't take. This is insane the way the bot's playing. Just play a rook b1 and start getting some pawns up. I do like this move, rook b6, just to try and get some pressure on this bishop. And now the bot's just going to start playing absolute stupid chess. We're just going to just put it out of its misery as we proceed to hang that. And let's not hang back rank checkmate. That'd be embarrassing. Okay, 7. Of course. We'll play g3, be safe. Okay, the knight's going to try and jump over to d8, but I genuinely think that's partly impossible. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Maybe go a4, actually? Oh, no, I like rook. I like rook to e1. Rook e1. Look to play rook e6, take. Try and wedge ourselves in the position here. Take on e6. Okay, they just straight up sacrifice the material. Like, you know the bot's losing when they start sacking material. Then, you know, it's like really bad in the dumps. That's a good move, rook d8. I think I really want to try and get some pawns up the board. I think I want to try and go for something here. Try and get a mate here. Fuck it. Alright, now we're good to possibly checkmate him soon. Drop the pawn here and just get the rooks in on the action and get him done. Somehow. And this is mate in 1, I think. Yep. And that is the 1000 bot. The pirate. Down. And he didn't go down without a fight. I mean, these queen a5 moves are just insane. But I guess it's the way they play now. I guess it is. Now, these two bots, I am most likely not to beat. So I will probably just be playing for the heck of it. But let's see how they play. You are a fool to challenge one of the greatest challengers in history? Oh god, and they play the Carol Khan. Very, very funny. I am Zheng Yaho, the scrounge of the South China Sea. Alright, we will play the Carol Khan, and we'll play the advanced variation. I toppled the navies of empires. Your defeat is ensured. We will see about that. They are playing mainline. Um, actually, no, they're playing the short variation. But where was knight f3? Oh, there was knight f3. Bruh. Anyway, I think I'll just go knight c3. I can already tell off the bat this bot is going to be playing very, very solid. So I have to get prepared. I will play bishop d3, try and simplify. Of course, they don't trade. They just go for bishop d7. I think I will castle here. Maybe look to play some kind of bishop g5 in the future. Okay, instead they don't do that. We'll go ahead and play rook e1. Yep, takes, knight takes. Knight takes, pawn takes, maybe rook takes is good too. We will just take the pawn. Now we get b5, maybe preparing an a5, a4 advance with a b4 in there somewhere. Can't lash out with a4, then they're just gonna know. Like, I feel like the bot knows when you play a4, like, it just knows you're gonna, like, overextend and try and lash out. But usually, Stockfish, or however they program these bots, they, make them very ambitious with the pawns. So I think I will just go a3. I feel like a4, they're just gonna push b4, and I'm not gonna get anything for my, lash out. So, I will develop the bishop, I think. Nope, let's not hang the bishop. Develop the bishop. I think I want to fianchetto it on b2. Like, I really want to play b3. Just play bishop b2. Yep, there goes the push. e4. Does allow us knight e4. Knight e4, yeah, I like this. Knight e4, bishop g5. But then they just have takes, knight takes, queen takes. Uh, this is a tough cookie to crumble. Play bishop b2 and rook d1. Yep, they support the pawn. We like e4 maybe, but then just c4. C4 is incoming. There's like no holy way in hell to stop that, I think. Um, this is tough. Okay, just rook d1, stick with our plan. If c4 takes. Then we get queen d5. We go c4, they unpassant. They can also take our queen. Oh, I think c3. C3's got to be the move. Oh, we just hang e5. And we also hang b3. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Let's try and play semi-solid rook d2. Take. It's not good. I think takes, queen takes, rook takes is a bit wild, but I think it's a bit chaotic, but I think I'm willing to try this. And then takes. Oh, they go c4. I can't go rook d2 because they come in with c3 with the freaking fork. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe knight c d6 check takes, but then rook they just take on d3. This is so screwed. Oh, I can't even play rook c3 because then they just play b4 takes, bishop takes. Oh, and they get the skewer on both rooks. Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, this is actually disgusting. Okay, we're gonna go rook f3, take the open file, lock in, try and get some trades in here. We're gonna see if they trade. Oh no, what do I want to do? They're pawn up. I'm bad off. Maybe h3, just a nice solid move, and we maybe try and get some counterplay in. Let's go f4. Rook f4, excuse me. We'll go here. They're really trying to push the pawns here. I think they want to break here. Yep, here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, now we got to start using our brains. I think one of our last hopes is maybe f4. Maybe they take, rook takes. I think it's an interesting idea, but then maybe just yeah, maybe takes. Rook f4, rook f5. Hmm. Yeah, I think we can like just trade into everything. Why not? Oh, we also got a free pawn on h4. I think I will take the free pawn on h4 instead. Uh, hmm. Can't play rook h7 just because of king g6. There's really no counterplay with anything there. Maybe rook f1 check? Rook f1, but king g7, king g6. With king g7, we just go check. We get a pawn. But also our bishop's hanging. Screw it. Of course they block. Of course they block. Of course they block. Oh my god. Maybe bishop b4? But then they take? No, they can't take. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. But wait, oh, we have rook h7 now because it's pinned. Rook h7, but king g8. Oh my god, this is messed up. This is so messed up. Oh my god, this is so messed up, bro. We also have bishop e1 too. I hate this position. I just hate this position. You know what? Let's keep it solid. Bishop b4, support the a3 pawn. Oh, of course. Of course. Now can we give h7? If here, then uh okay. Okay. Hold up, hold up. Let me cook, let me cook, let me cook. Let him cook now. Maybe up. Oh my god, boys, this is insane. I think I'll go rook e7. Rook e7, try and remain solid. They give us a pawn, which makes no sense. Now we're a pawn up. I think we can play bishop d8. Can't take, of course. Can't take, really. Now I think I'm in a better position than I was. Rook d7? Unless I'm just absolutely getting swindled here. Rook d6. Yep, of course. Like, this doesn't feel winning, you know? Like, you know when some positions just do not feel winning at all? Like, this is one of them. We have rook f8, rook g8. I don't like that. But I think I'm gonna play it anyway. This check goes here. Maybe we have a mating net here. Maybe we have no. Maybe we have something here. We'll go here. King h7. Okay. Okay. Trying to really see where the punches are here, but it's like I'm not seeing anything. Go rook g5. They're gonna get the passed pawn in though. That's what's. Ah. They're really gonna hit the pass pawn, man. That's such ugh. Just rook check here, right? Uh, it's the mate. If I go rook e7, just take. I can't take and give a mate. Well, I can't even give a mate. Like, this is so messed up. And I blundered here because now, if I even try and catch that pawn, which is unlikely because it's covered by g5, I can't even do anything. Insane. I just blundered that endgame. Insane. Now there's no way I'm gonna catch the passed pawn and I'm toast. Rook g8 mate. Like there is no rook g8 mate. Like like it's toast. Guess I could just go here and hope, but I mean nothing. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's literally just over. That hurts. That hurts. Oh, that hurts so bad. You're so close. You were so close. And I just hang my rook. Oh my god. It's all falling apart now. It's all falling apart. Yep, it's all falling apart. And that is mate. Wow. I do want to see here because that is pretty crazy that I just got absolutely swindled like that. I was so close to beating her too. Oh my gosh. They're a really solid game. Really, really good. Where was the mistake here? I think it had to be rook g8 check. Because everything after that just allowed the pass pawn to go and promote. Like here, I should have just played rook c6. I think rook c6 to try and catch the pass pawn was pretty smart. But the fact they could also play rook e2 as well, meaning I'd probably have to play rook f1 and come around, I'd assume. Too lazy to look in analysis, but that's why I'm 700 elo. But yeah, that was tough. So let's play that again with the black pieces and see how that goes. Very interesting game here. We'll go d5. I mean, I know I said it's not part of my repertoire, but turn it into a Slav defense. So we're going to play very solidly in the opening, it seems. I'm not going to really try and get too technical about it because it's way above my pay grade. Knight c3. I think we'll just play e6. Not mean to move that down there. Attack the bishop. We'll slide back. Oh, they want to open up the rook. Okay. Now here's where we got to think. Now if they take, well, they'll literally just take on c4 with the bishop. Also like queen c7. Maybe bishop b4. Bishop b4, a6, takes, or even bishop takes. That's also really good. I think I'll go bishop b4. And they hop the knight in. Is this a blundy? Is this a blundy? I'm sniffing. Is this a blunder? I think it might just be a blunder. Anyway, we can literally just hop in here with knight g4 now, I'm pretty sure. We have a lot of great candidate moves in this position, I think. And also hop back and threaten the queen. Then they just have queen c2. Yeah, I think I like knight e4, queen c2, and knight d7. Okay, we'll just go knight d7 automatically, to be honest, because I think it's a bit safer here. And then they give us the fork on the bishop and the rook. We'll take. Really wish I could play king e7, but the queen's kind of giving me issues. Would play a5, but en passant. Hmm. You know what? Let's just try and simplify. We're up the extra minor piece. We're chilling. What could go wrong? We will trade. Like they say, always trade when you're up. I think I'll play g5 to prepare this f5 push. Okay, they want to take. We'll just take. Look to play rook h4. Play a6, try and get the take. And we should be winning this game, no problem. Could get g3, and we do get g3. Now let's not make the mistake of putting our rook on a useless square. Also, we gotta start walking this king up. H6, 6 takes. Okay. Now I don't see the purpose here. I would go f6, but I think I like it better if my king walked this way. Go rook a3. Just take all the dead pawns and secure a win for sure. Yep, now they're just gonna totally collapse. Defend the pawn. And then we just push. While keeping everything simultaneously protected. I think we're fine if we go here and king up. Oh, we can't hang the rook now. Gotta be a little careful of how we maneuver ourselves here. Could also play just this move too. Like rook a1 doesn't hurt anybody. Yep, jump in with the knight. Get the fork. Defend and attack. Oh, clean. Let's make sure we defend. Check. And then we can just carry the pawn, queen, and it is a day. Wait, gotta be a little careful to not hang anything. Play d3, support this pawn. Make sure we do not stalemate. If we go here, it's stalemate. King can't really go anywhere. Most noobs would make this mistake. I think it'd be safer though if we just maybe gave this check and pushed this pawn down. Like these situations I'm horrible with. But I think we can also just play rook c4 and also king d3 and just walk the pawn over as well. So I think that's what I will do. I think we will just walk the pawn down, make sure we do not stalemate. But yeah, when you're in these kinds of positions, do not make the mistake of playing king e3. I have done that so many times, and it just sucks every time. It never gets better. Now, practically all of this, in theory, is pre-movable, but take it a little slow here. Here, and that is a mate. Alrighty. That is one win and one loss against the 1400 bot Zheng Yeso. Yeso. Sorry if I'm butchering the name, by the way. But very, very solid bot. I was surprised that I could even clutch the win here. In this game, the black pieces, like, that's just insane. Funny, I can't win with the white pieces, but with the black pieces, I win all day. So, now we are on to the last bot, William Davies Evans. Um, famous pirate from Wales back 200 years ago, I'm pretty sure. We'll go c5. Prep this knight c6. All these bots love the Sicilian, and they go for the wing gambit with b4. I've never studied this line, but I'm pretty sure you take, and you end up expanding like somewhere out here to try and catch that pawn at some point. Maybe play bishop d2 or something. I don't know. We'll go a5. Look for takes, takes. If I am not mistaken, that is the best move you could have made. Well, many people tell me I am like fucking goated at opening theory for some reason. Okay, the attack knight. Go knight e5. And now we're gonna do a little knight dance. We're gonna be a little bit shaky here with our material. Play a bit hyper modern. We'll go to g6. Look to fianchetto this bishop. I can't fianchetto it yet. Dang. Hmm. I want to play an endgame. Do I go queen b6? But then it hangs the rook, so we'll just go knight f6. Too early to be hanging pieces out here, left and right like that. I can't go rook a5. Maybe we could go here and play some kind of queen a5. But then just bishop d2 and all of our plans go to hell. Maybe knight g4 as well. Looks good. Knight g4. Hmm. I think bishop g7, knight g4. Maybe something after like e5. Yeah, e5. Takes, takes. Hmm. Then if takes, takes, there's no knight g4. So I think I just want to go knight g4. Maybe they go e6. Oh, they don't. They castle. Maybe takes, takes. Don't know if that'll work. But we can try. No, then they just have takes, takes. I'm not liking that. Because it takes, knight takes, knight takes. I mean, yeah, queen can't take, but they can also go here and afterward and play this queen f4, which is kind of annoying. Even if I do castle, like, the pressure he has on f7 is, like, really bad. I think I'll just take the bishop here. Oh, even with this variation, takes, takes, they still have queen f3. Oh, okay. We're gonna trade off some pieces, okay? And I'm gonna lose a piece. I'm such a great chess player. Anyway, jokes aside. Well, let's try and make a comeback here. We'll go f6. Still Oh, and as rook takes f6. Oh my. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, that is so brutal. Maybe I have something here with this move. Let's try. No way. Okay, rook blocks. And I have nothing again. Okay, perfect. Um, this is so screwed up. Maybe queen h5. Queen h5, rook f8. Oh my god, that's checkmate, bro. I didn't Oh my god, I just hung mate. I didn't even realize the pawn was on d6 when I played that. Wow. Dang, William Davies. You got me there. Laid to rest in the briny seabed, he fought well. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, he put me down with the wing gambit. That is insane. Wild play from Mr. William here. Let's go with the white pieces, and yeah, we will cap off the video at that, but very interesting bots. And we have the French defense once again. We will play d4. These bots love the French defense and the Sicilian for some reason. I don't understand. Knight f3 definitely got to be in the cards. Go knight c3. We'll go ahead and go bishop b5. Just try and make some statements here. Now, if we have takes, I think I like this better for my position. Maybe going back here was a bit better, but I am just giving him knight a5. Instead, they're going to fianchetto. What modern music do you listen to? I'm partial to some cool Simuru bands myself. Simuru? Simuru. Okay. But that's cool, I guess, Mr. William. Moving on. I think after bishop b7, I will just castle. I'm trying my best to play solid here. Get rook c8. A4 takes maybe knight a5. If knight a5, that's a problem. So we can't go a4. I think I will prefer to say somewhat solid with bishop f4. Look to play h3 at some point. Try and make an escape if I need to. Knight a4. After b4. Alright, we'll go back. Knight g6. I joined the Navy to fight in the Napoleonic. Oh my god, I can't pronounce it. Napoleonic Wars when I was just 14. Like I literally just had a brain fart. Anyway, that's cool. So that's like years and years ago. Like, oh my god, in the Napoleon time. As somebody who loves history, I can't even remember when that was. As messed up as it is. And I would look it up right now, but that's for after. Maybe the editor will throw in when the Napoleon era was. Editor, if you're doing that, thank you. All right, we will go ahead and trade on c5. Maybe knight d4. Takes. Oh, we just hang a pawn on e5. Totally. Totally. The Tsar of Russia once gave me 200 pounds and a gold chronometer. Have any Tsars given you anything? Well, I think of one guy. Pretty cool guy. His name's Brandon. Dude fucking gave me a platinum membership. He's cool. Anyway, we'll take the knight. Like, this position is probably already toast. And do we have a little setup here? Can I sneak something in? Can I sneak something in here? Can I sneak something in? Please don't play g6. I will take on c3. Oh, that's an issue. Oh, that is an issue, bro. Takes, takes, takes. And you're expecting me, like, you're gonna play knight a5 or some kind of rook d8, huh? Guarantee it. Oh, and we just hang our bishop. Wow. Somehow we literally walk into this exchange and don't even realize we're gonna be losing a piece. And yet at that, we'd probably have to play rook b1 because the pawn would be on b2. Then they played knight a5, knight c4 with a combination of some kind of rook d8. That's nutty. That's the only reason I went for that line that I just played. Uh, we'll go rook d1, a4 or something. I don't really even know. This is just screwed up. I am down a minor piece and I'm like hopeless. But this is a really good bot, by the way. Like, this is insane. Um, go G3, I guess. Try. Oh, we just totally weaken our dark squares, but it's the rook style of chess for everybody at home watching. Attack the knight. I'm trying here. I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh, we blunder a fork. Oh, that's brutal. I didn't even calculate. Oh, I didn't even calculate that. I should have went king f1. Oh, I have to resign. That is disgusting. Wow. Like that is disgusting. Like wow. Absolutely got blown off the board. Like here I kind of just brain farted, not even realizing. Like insta snapback. I probably should have just went back like bishop e4 or something, but then they just take. Like the only reason I didn't play that line was just because like if we go in game review here, excuse me. If we go in game review here, I don't know if you guys see the board like I do. Okay, we do. Anyway, played 75.2% accuracy, and it was just dead lost from the very beginning, dang near. Like, the only reason I didn't go for that line was because bishop back. And then rook b1, and, yeah. Like, after that, I'm just assuming they go, like, rook b8, support the bishop, all this other stuff. Sorry, guys, parents interrupted my video, it's fun. But yeah, like, this is the only reason I didn't go for this line, honestly. It was just... But, anyway, that was the, chess.com bots. That was really interesting to play. And, see all the styles and everything. And I really want to keep pushing more videos like this out for you guys. And, hopefully, once I get right on a, monthly schedule, like, once I pick, like, a day out of the month, hopefully I should be getting more of these videos out to you guys. But until then, thank you guys for watching. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe, drop a like down below, and even drop a comment. All feedback and love is much appreciated. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.